back-to-back weeks where Kevin's getting over 300 passing yards. With the injury, hasn't been able to run as much. But how have you seen him take that next step as a true passer?
Yeah, I think he's been good all year. Honestly, he took a huge step from last year to this year. Just being good with his eyes and his feet. Still got some work to do with his feet, but he's been extremely good. Knowing he's supposed to go with the ball, checking the ball down when he has to. He's been playing with a lot of confidence. Like that's one of the big things in our room. Like man, you want to play quarterback at a high level, you got to be super confident in the game plan. You got to know the game plan in and out. And also the guys be making plays for him. So like when he throws a 50-50 ball, the guy makes a play. Like it's like basketball. Once you make your first three, you want to keep throwing them. Right, you want to keep shooting it. So it's like he's been good. Proud of him. Got to finish the season strong, but he's a lot of improvement from last year this year.
And I don't want to harp on the injury too much, but what have you seen him do fight through this pain and not let that overtake his play?
Yeah, he's super tough, right? I mean, he's been dealing with an ankle for 6-7 weeks. So it was good for the last couple of weeks. You laughing at 6-7? It's been good the last couple of weeks to see him, pretty much back healthy. Like his ankle doesn't bother him at all. He's running around again. He's been in a good place, but he's a tough kid, and that's what you need from your quarterback, the leader of the team, and he's been doing a great job all year.
Charlie Pfizer gets into the game against PC and does his thing. What did you see from him in that game, but also how's he been helpful in the quarterback room all season?
Yeah, I think Charlie Pfizer is one of those kind of like unsung heroes on our team. Like he's a true leader in the weight room. Like if you ask Coach Grizz, like he's one of the leaders in the weight room, right? He does everything the right way. From the quarterback, room perspective, like he helps us out a bunch. He helps me out a bunch. If I'm explaining something, like he's the one that's gonna tell me, like, that doesn't make sense, right? So he's always one that's gonna speak up. And then it's always good to see a guy get to go in the game and show what he can do, right? A guy that works his butt off every single day, goes to practice hard, never's late. He's intentional in meetings, asks the right questions, and then have an opportunity to go in the game. And it was great to see him, and he was ready, he was prepared. So that's the standard in our room, and he kind of leads that standard.
Similar question about Ty. He comes into the Miami game when Kevin goes down for a couple plays and draws the pass interference. What have you seen from him, his progression throughout the season in practice?
Yeah, Ty is really talented, and he's been preparing like he was going to play all year. Like he was the backup quarterback all year, so he's taking a lot of 2 reps, and you can see from week 1 to now his progression. Like he's really good, really talented, but the game is starting to slow down for him. So when Kev came out against Miami and he had to go in for those couple plays, he was ready. There was no drop off because last year he was still calling the game. How he would call if Kev was playing. So to see him go in that moment, recognize man coverage, throw the seam to Matt Hibner and get a pass interference call, that was huge for us because it got us 3 points in that drive. So again, we just want to make sure all the guys are prepared in the QB room. We take a lot of pride in that, and he's put the work in all year to earn the right to go on the field in that moment, and he did a good job.
Ask Coach Woods a similar question, but it seems like Jordan Hudson is finally starting to play to what you guys know he's capable of. How nice is that for Kevin and for you knowing, all right, we've got a dog there on the outside?
Yeah, it's huge. Jay Hud is really talented. Like he's an NFL receiver. We all know that here. It's like I said earlier, like man, we throw a 50-50 ball to a guy like Jay Hud, he comes down with it. It's just a security blanket for a quarterback. Like, man, I got one-on-one. I can trust the guy to make a play, and Jay Hud and Melo and RJ and Matt Hibner, they've been making those plays for the last 4 or 5 weeks. So it's been good for Kev. And I'm proud of Jay Hud for stepping up and becoming the dude that he is, that we know he is.
Heading into the bye week now, got 2 more games. What's the message for the team and for your group to finish strong?
Yeah, I think this week is big for us just to get to rest and recovery, but also work on the things we need to get better at to finish this year out the right way. We got 2 really good opponents left in this season, and we just got to take it one day at a time, one day at a time, one game at a time. Because last year has a very clear message, and man, we got to just get healthy this week, and then next week we got to do everything we can to focus on Louisville and try to go get a win. They're a really good team coming in here, so I think we'll be ready for it and prepare for it.